guys, me again. It's been ages since I've seen you guys, but I am just a little bit busy at the moment and stuff going on. Life, isn't it? Oh dear me. Today is the first time in a long time that I've had a bit of spare time to catch up on just everyday stuff. I've been super busy, there's a lot going on, and I will share soon. There's loads of stuff I need to do, so I've been here and I've been writing my list because I'm just feeling so overwhelmed thinking of all the stuff I've got to do. And that's no good then, because I just get in a rut and I don't want to move and I don't want to do anything because I don't know where to start. So I've wrote a list and I'm just starting small. Hopefully I will get through the day like that. It's not even 9 o'clock yet and I've already had enough disasters. So we've just had a bank holiday here in the UK and it's Tuesday today. I took my son to school. He said he was feeling poorly. And I don't know, you know when you're not sure if it's just because he's had a bit of a long weekend off and he doesn't want to go to school. That Monday feeling, even though it's a Tuesday, but it does feel like a Monday. And totally, I don't even know what day I'm on most of the time at the moment. The days are just merging into one and I seem to be on autopilot. Anyway, I've got loads of washing that I need to catch up on. So I put a load on first thing this morning. Took my son to school and then came home, got the washing, put it out on the whirligig. The whirligig snapped. That's the cat snoring. Put my washing out, whirligig snapped, so I've taken it all off. I'm going to rewash the stuff that got dirty. I put the rest on the clothes horse. And then as I was out there, my foot was getting wet. I thought, why is my foot getting wet now? And I looked down and the bottom of my my boots had come off. Oh dear. But those boots were not expensive. I've had them 2 years and I wear them all the time. The only time I take them off is if it's a really nice day and I put my sandals on. £35. Or were they $27.99? I can't remember, but anyway, they've lasted me 2 years. They've done well. They were only from Shoe Zone. They weren't expensive, so I'm quite chuffed with that. And I'm gonna buy another pair of boots because they're all cheap now because it's summer. Nobody wants to buy boots, but I will buy them now while they're cheaper. So it hasn't been a great start to the day. Ugh. Anyway, got my list ready. I'm going to go and do my jobs and then hopefully I can get up to the allotment. I haven't even been able to get up to the allotment except for a short visit the other day when I took a couple of pictures and the slugs have eaten everything. I'm using organic seed slug pellets and they don't seem to be doing anything. They might be. But out of about 40 kohlrabi plants, I've got maybe 6 left. I'm feeling a bit deflated, but it's only May and I can re-sow and there's a lot more important things going on at the moment. I know it sounds strange to say this, but I'm very grateful that those things are able to go on. Anyway, so I really am a strong believer that things happen for a reason. So I was feeling really down about my allotment, about everything being eaten. I've got it all ready to go. Some of the seeds are germinating. I've sown like sweet corn and they would be rearing to go, big plants by now. And I think I've got about 6 out of 60 that have come up. I just don't know. I think it's this weather. Everybody's in the same boat. While I was in one of my jobs, I saw this book and I was like, oh my gosh, please can I borrow it? And it's Neil Yard's Remedies, Covent Garden, and it's all about how to cook, brew and blend your own herbs. And a lot of stuff in here is stuff that you can forage. Yeah, plenty of it growing around at the moment. and I just thought, oh gosh, it's given me hope. So even though my allotment has got nothing growing on it at the moment, it has, but it's not where I would hope it would be. Things are going to be a lot later this year, but I can still collect stuff, and it just gave me a little bit of, I don't know, a happy feeling that even though my allotment is doing rubbish, I can still forage for stuff. And a lot of people out there haven't got an allotment, but you can forage for stuff. So there's loads of stuff in this book which I'm going to be sharing with you to look out for. The main one that I saw in here, let me see if I can find it now for you guys, that everybody, there's loads of it, and I was teaching, my son knows about it, but I was teaching my niece the other day. Oh, actually there's two. So I was teaching my niece about it the other day, and I thought, oh, that is a great one. Hang on, to start with. Let me go to the index, would be easier and quicker, wouldn't it? It is Wart plantain, and it's the skinny leaf one. There is two. So there's one with a shorter, fatter leaf, and this one is a taller, thinner leaf. I foraged for it last year. I'm sure I did a video on it last year, and I dried it. And this is stuff, you can use it all fresh, but it's perfect to forage for and dry. You know, like then in the winter months when things are not growing and you've got a bit more time and it gets dark earlier and people at home, perfect time to mix stuff up and make stuff. This book, brand new, was $16.99, but you can get them really, really cheap now. I typed this in to the internet and it came up, and they have a website and they sell all of these beautiful things they make, and their recipes in here that they make, so you can buy them ready-made, but oh my goodness, they are so expensive. And just thinking, oh gosh, I can make that myself so much cheaper, and I still get to have lovely things. So yeah, that is one of the things that you guys should look out for to start foraging now. And the next one is mare's tail. Now then, there's a male and female mare's tail. And the one you want to look for is nicknamed bottle brush, because one to me looks like asparagus and the other one looks like a bottle brush, and it's the bottle brush one you want to forage for. You can make loads of stuff. It's a weed. It's been around since the dinosaurs. I also heard when they were digging the Channel Tunnel, they found mare's tail all the way down the root of it. It is a weed and it is a pain in the bum, don't get me wrong, but there is so many uses for it. So the root on it is so long. You dig it up, that plant is full of nutrients. You chuck it in some water and leave it for a couple of days, and you can use that water then as a feed for your plants. It's really good. I used it all the time on my old plot. We have a lot of this mare's tail in Cardiff. Don't have any here at home, and I don't have any on my old plot, but there's loads of it that I can pick up, so you can use it as a plant food. But something that I really want to try is that you can use it in your hair, so I am going to be collecting that. So keep your eyes out for horsetail, mare's tail and plantain. Have a look, the long skinny leaves. I think you can use the fatter one, the shorter leaves as well. I have before. I mulch it together, put it on stings like nettle stings or ant bites. It's amazing. And I was always told to use dock leaves, but actually I find that the plantain is a lot quicker and more effective at nettle stings and ant stings rather than dock leaves. And they use the plantain, they still use it, and mush the leaves up and put it to heal broken bones and stuff. You can use it on scratches and cuts and things like that, but just be careful. You need to wash the cut or graze first before you put the plantain on it, because it really does help the skin heal, and you don't want to catch dirt and stuff in there, so before you use it. But I am going to pick it and I'm going to dry it, because you can use it in loads of things like moisturisers and stuff like that, or I can make some kind of balm to put on eczema and dry skin and things like that. So yeah, I'm really chuffed that I saw this book, so I'm going to take some notes and then I will return it. But if you're after something like this, that's the cat snoring. My little Pikachu. Yeah, so it's Neil's Yard Remedies. And then, oh gosh, months ago, I was talking to you guys about my pressure cooker, about the lid being really, really loose. I changed the seals and everything on my pressure cooker and nothing worked. It was still really loose, and I just thought, stop using it and look for a new one. Now then, when I bought that pressure cooker, it was £100. I have been saving and putting money aside, so when I saw a pressure cooker, I would get one. And then I went into Lidl quickly the other day and they had a special offer on pressure cookers. So my last one was King Pro or something. This one's a Silver Crest, but it looks like it's got all the same functions as my old one. It's just as big, and this one was £50. I haven't even had a chance to open it yet, but I've got a load of beans that I want to do, dried beans, and I'm hoping to do them and then cook them and put them in the freezer. But yeah, I'm super chuffed. So I got that for £50, and now I've got £50 spare that I can put in the saving pot for something else, probably the move now. I went to go and book a viewing the other day. I phoned up to view 3-bedroom house. The rent was £1,200, and I thought, great. And then I was talking to the estate agent on the phone, and they're like, listen, before we even make a booking, you need to earn £31,000 a year, and you need a guarantor that earns minimum £50,000 a year on a 1,200 bed house. And I thought, oh my goodness, I don't earn anywhere near as much as that, and a guarantor that earns minimum £50,000. And I just thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get me, my son and my dad at home? I just don't know. I don't know. So yeah, that is in my mind at the moment, and I've just got to blank it out for now, put it aside and deal with that once I've got over this hurdle at the moment. Oh, dearie me. Oh yeah, so I popped into Lidl. I haven't been doing shopping as such because I haven't had time. We popped into Lidl on the way back from somewhere the other night. I grabbed a load of salady bits. I've been making like salad bowls, so then when I come home I've at least got a salad to eat. I'm just going to make one up now quickly, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm putting in my salad bowls at the moment. Okay, Lidl had a Greek style theme going on, Foodwise, and I absolutely love this cabbage salad. I think it's meant to be a bit like sauerkraut, but it's not. It's more like pickled cabbage. Oh, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I got that, and because I was so busy, I grabbed a lot of stuff that was convenient. So I got this bag, watercress, spinach and rocket salad. It was 65p. So far I've made about 5 of these bowls of salad out of my ingredients, and I've still got loads left. So yeah, I've been putting watercress, spinach and rocket salad into my bowl. I just cut it up as thin as I can, stalks and everything, just chuck it in. I wanted coriander plant, but they didn't have any, they just had these bags of coriander, so I got some of these. My coriander is growing. I grew some, thank goodness, in pots, and I sowed some in the allotment. Ones in the allotment have not come up. I don't know if they've been eaten by slugs or birds or whatever, but there's no sign of it. But the ones I've sown inside, you know, little signs of life. You know, I know coriander is a bit hit and miss, but oh, I love it. And I love it in salads, and I think coriander and pomegranate are a match made in heaven. Now I got a pomegranate because this was on special offer as well. I think there was like 25% off, and I've just been putting some seeds in, and like I said, I've had so many salads out of this already. Don't need a lot, just a few. Cucumber, and then just slice a big chunk out of it. Slice it like so. Chuck that in. I've got some iceberg lettuce that I shred. Red cabbage. And I slice this really finely. Shallots that I got from Easter. I like a lot of onion in my salads. Bit of rock salt. And then I put some of this in there. And then I just mix it all up. Put a lid on it and just give it a little shake. I also like to serve it with a yogurt and mint dressing. I've also picked a load of thyme from the front garden. I grew this thyme plant from seed years ago, and it's absolutely huge. I just take a little bit off it every now and then, and it's massive. And I thought, you know what, we're moving, it doesn't matter, whoever takes this house afterwards probably just going to dig it up. So I have been cutting this slowly, and I will have thyme for years. Also in that remedy book there are things you can make with thyme as well. It's not just for cooking. It has healing properties, and it is a very useful herb. You can put it in soaps, in balms, in tea, all sorts. I can't think off the top of my head, but yeah, so I have been cutting that, drying it slowly. When I went out the other night quickly because it started raining, I thought, oh, I've got to go and cut it. It was covered in slugs. I didn't think they would eat thyme, but obviously slugs enjoy thyme as well. They just enjoy everything. And I think because of the mild winter, we've got loads of slugs, haven't we, at the moment? Need to get some bee traps at the allotment. Right guys, so that is it for today. Anyway, so I hope you're all keeping well. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye!